Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for yet another video on Nifty Bank Nifty analysis. We'll take a look at daily chart for Nifty and Bank Nifty and see how we can, what are the levels to watch out for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Bank Nifty expiry, so we'll take a look at the levels which could be critical for Bank Nifty, and also we'll see the overall trend for Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow. Also, we'll take a look at Dow Jones. And just before we start, a small disclaimer. All the views and opinions expressed in this video are for learning purposes only and in no way is a buy or sell recommendation. Any buy or sell decision or any trading or investing decision has to be taken after consultation with your respective financial advisors. Viewer discretion is advised. So currently what I'm sharing with you all right now is a Nifty chart on daily time frame. This is Nifty spot chart on daily time frame, and as I had mentioned in yesterday's video, looking at the range bound momentum, range bound movement. Uh, we can have a bullish candle today. We could have had a bullish candle today. So this was something which I said yesterday. However, I had also talked about the bearish engulfing pattern which was formed yesterday, right? So if the bearish engulfing pattern was broken, then in that case we would have seen a further downfall. However, if we see today's candle is a bullish candle and it has traded within the range which was applicable for yesterday. So the levels for tomorrow still stay the same as they were for today, that is 21,966 and 21,722. So between these levels, if the market opens with a gap up or a gap down, it will continue to trade within this. However, if the level 21,966 breaks, then in that case it may go on to test the top of this channel, top of this purple channel, which happens to be level 22,077, and also yeah, 22,077. And if it further crosses that, then in that case we may see the high, that is 22,133 being retested again. On the downside, 21,722 is the level to watch out for. The past 2 days, yeah, Nifty has traded within this range, that is 21,966 to 21,722. So if tomorrow this level breaks, it will also uh, uh, be breaking the middle of this purple channel, which will then make it possible for it to test the bottom of the channel. So that will open up the targets lower than 21,500 and 21,300, right? So in the coming days. So it is interesting to watch where Nifty opens tomorrow and how the candle closes. Given the momentum, that is the range bound or the sideways movement that it is showing with alternate bullish and bearish candles, it wouldn't be surprising if the market opens gap up tomorrow and then we see a bearish candle. So let's see how it opens and where the candle closes. Let's take a look at 15 minutes. Let's take a look at Nifty on a 15 minutes chart to see how it played today and what are the levels to watch out for tomorrow. So the levels we have already, as suggested, we have said 21,960 and 21,722 are the levels to watch out for. And this is how Nifty played today. So it opened up with a hammer. It opened with a gap up, but then the first candle formed was a hammer candle, and after that it continued to show upside momentum. The momentum was not very much, but it continued to show the movement on the upside. It has come to this level, which is 21,966, which has been tested multiple times. So if market opens flat or with a slight gap down to tomorrow, and then if it breaks the level 21,966, then we are in for a 22,077 level, as I said earlier, as well as 22,133, which is the all-time high level for us, right? So those can be retested. For Bank Nifty, as I had said, Bank Nifty is weaker than Nifty. So as you can see that in the on the chart as well in the price action. So the candles here are lower low formations, and also today if you see the close is below the close that was yesterday, and yesterday's close was just above the top of the maroon channel, but today's close is, I think, inside the top of the maroon channel, which means Bank Nifty can further test the middle of the uh, maroon channel tomorrow if the lows of today break, and that level would be 45 100 levels, right? So tomorrow 45 100 levels could be tested if 45 520 45 522 levels break. On the upside, 45 933 is the level to watch out for. Uh, and I think more than that, I think 46055 is the level, that is yesterday's high, is the level to watch out for, because even if today's high break, then in that case we may see some resistance at yesterday's high. So 46055 is the level to watch out for. If the 46055 level gets taken out, then in that case we may see 46 to 55 levels retested, and further upside if that level breaks and price sustains above it. Uh, on 15 minutes time frame, let's see how Bank Nifty played. Bank Nifty movement was more of a sideways today, as against Nifty movement, which was showing a up move. And also it is interesting to watch here. The very first candle, the big one, the big red candle, uh, was the only one candle which showed some kind of momentum rest. All the other candles have played inside of this first candle. So in a way, Bank Nifty has consolidated, and tomorrow is Bank Nifty expiry. So we may expect some momentum on either side, either upside or downside. Chances are high that the momentum would be on the downside, because for me, for me, Bank Nifty is much more weaker as compared to Nifty. We see that in the price action as well. We are seeing that on the charts as well, right? So unless something miraculous happens tomorrow, and Bank Nifty opens with a gap up, uh, or the major components of Bank Nifty, which are the HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, SBI, Kotak and IndusInd, right? These 5 6 banks. Unless these do extremely well, Bank Nifty will not be showing a bullish bias tomorrow, right? So chances are high that there will be downside, but and depending on the gap up and gap down openings, and depending on the market, we may see some movement tomorrow because of the expiry, right? So those are the levels to watch out for. 45 522 on the lower side, and 46055 on the upper side. Let's take a look at Dow Jones now. So Dow Jones had yesterday, let me go to the daily chart. Yeah, okay. So Dow Jones yesterday we had moved to this particular trend line, right? And as we see, Dow Jones took some uh, resistance from the from this particular trend line, and then took some support from this particular trend line and went up. And today also it is trading above this trend line. So I think it will be interesting to see where this particular candle, today's candle, closes, and any close below this trend line might force Dow Jones to retest the levels 38 100, which was the breakout level, right? And 38 100 has been retested once after the breakout. So it will be interesting to see whether Dow Jones retests it again, and if yes, whether that particular level 38 100 sustains or not. Uh, it is, I mean, based on the movement in Dow Jones, there will be some gap up or gap down openings, or based on the European markets or some macroeconomic factors, we may see some gap up and gap down openings. Uh, my idea would be to not to carry overnight positions, first of all. And second, if there's a gap up or a gap down, then in that case, don't go ahead and trade right away. Try to see what the price action is, and what the larger trend is. So currently the trend for uh, Bank Nifty I mean, the recent trend is downtrend. So in that sense, sell on rise would be the best strategy to go for. Also, any resistance where any resistance uh, if the price approaches any resistance, then from there, if there is a negative price action or a negative candle formation, then in that case we can go for a P option buy of PE side trade. If at a support, if the support breaks, then in that case we can go with a more uh, PE side trade for, in that sense, for Bank Nifty, since it is negative bias. In case of Nifty for me is more or less bullish. So in that case, my strategy for Nifty would be buy on dip. So any support, if the price approaches any support, then uh, if the price shows a positive price action, or a candlestick pattern which is like a hammer, bullish hammer, or a bullish engulfing pattern, then in that case I would be more interested to go with a buy side trade or a CE side trade for Nifty. Also, at any resistance, if the resistance breaks and the price sustains above the resistance, then in that case I would be interested to go ahead with the CE side trade for Nifty. So those are the strategies for Nifty, Bank Nifty, and those were the levels to watch out for. Do let me know in comment section whether this analysis is helping you or not, and what else you would like me to add. Also, and just a small disclaimer before we wrap up, uh, making money in stock markets is not easy, and there is no shortcut to make money. However, with continuous improvements and over time, we can definitely make profits. Also, do like, do comment, do share, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.